How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? This is Mecha Wrestling, and welcome back to WWE Pandemonium with an episode of Raw being held in the Maybe Center. Got a few pre-show matches before we begin the main show, starting with a fatal four-way between Roderick Strong, Buddy Murphy, Cedric, and Tyler Breeze, with Strong winning via a stronghold. Just wanted to give some of these like match time, and it looks like here I could actually give Roderick Strong some matches, and he'd do reasonably well. I mean, Buddy Murphy got 28, Cedric got 30, Roderick Strong got 47, Tyler Breeze got 40, and Roderick's improving performance. So, not bad start at all. Negative crowd reaction for Buddy Murphy, inconsistencies and stuff, but it's getting better. Winning 42D to start that all off. In a pre-show match that also had terrible wrestling and non-existent heats, Ember Moon defeated Tamina from the Clips, both getting 27. When Ember Moon, I feel like she needs the momentum and like needs the heat as well. Although that being said, I should have really put her on the main show, but what can we do really? Getting 29E rating, and Tamina's being penalised for stamina and crowd reaction. From what I remember, I think Tamina's retiring in this save, so literally 3 months from now, which it'll be like second week of August. Like Tamina will no longer be in the company, so might have to find a new jobber because I don't rate Tamina that much. Also, another announcement before we start the main show: I may be adding main event to the shows. Just so it gives me a chance to test out the people I'm not using in storylines. But I probably won't show you any of the stuff on screen unless it's like something important happens on main event. I'll obviously recap. I'll probably recap at the start of each Raw and SmackDown that I upload. It'll probably be the next Raw we do. I'll just recap the stuff we've done, but main event will be a thing just as a platform to really boost the ratings of like people who need to get their popularity up. For example, Ember Moon, I think she's got like 20 pop, and honestly needs better with the feuds she could potentially be going into. And I just need to boost. It just gives me a chance to use people I'm not really using on the main shows currently because my roster is absolutely huge. But anyway, let's get on to the main show. And at the start of the show, Stephanie McMahon's booking a match for Alexa Bliss and the mystery opponent, wherein Stephanie did a masterful job improvising interaction with the crowd. Stephanie came across well, and the storylines advanced again. Hasn't gained heat, but we got 56C minus. Basically, I want Alexis to kind of get a bit of momentum, so maybe this match will do reasonably well. But let's see what this match will be. And the match has already been created, so we don't need to do that. In a terrible match, Alexa Bliss defeated Tainara Conchi in 7 minutes 52 via a Sparkle Smash. Alexa Bliss got 41, Tainara Conti got a 23. I just want to, like, as you saw with SmackDown, I brought up Kairi Sane and I brought Conti up for this episode of Raw. I kind of just want to bring up some developmental people and bring their popularity up, whilst also giving them a little test on the main roster to see how they honestly cope. And she hasn't done too badly, getting a 38D minus match, so it's not completely bad. But anyway, let's see how the rest of this show goes. Alexa's getting some momentum going into a match with Becky. And yeah, that's the thing. Next segment. In a poor match, when Fish and O'Reilly defeated Rude and Gable, when Bobby Fish defeated Rude with Chasing the Dragon, when Bobby Fish was off his game, Kyle O'Reilly got 49, Bobby Fish got 40, Rude got 50, and Chad Gable got 45. He got 48D plus altogether. Weren't the improvements, but what can you do? Half of them are really, really old. Gable, I might split from Rude at some point, but it's definitely good to see that Rude is there. Kind of as a little, like, stepping point just to see how they would do. I might book Strong against him at some point, because Strong needs a few wins, and Rude might be good in the ring to actually provide him some good experience. Like as you can see, Rude's declining, Fisher declining, and it's some inconsistency. If I booked this last week, I apologize, but it's been so long since I booked Raw, so I'm a bit unsure. Anyway, let's see what this next segment is going to give us. I mean, Paul Heyman's in the ring, and he's basically taunting Strowman about how Strowman got baited out so easily last week by. It wasn't last week. It was at Money in the Bank. How he just basically got baited out so easily, and then Brock was able to attack him. Where he got a ATB rating, which is the best segment of the show thus far. I don't think this is going to be as strong as the SmackDown, as the SmackDown has more stars, whilst Raw is kind of building them up a little bit. So it's not too bad of a segment. It's probably going to be the best segment we get all show, honestly. But I have faith that some segments will go better than expected. Moving on to the next segment. In a decent match, Becky Lynch defeated Ronda Rousey in the WrestleMania 35 rematch by submission with Disarmor. When Becky's getting a 62, Ronda's getting a 55, and the man's moment of bliss has advanced this segment, getting a 62C. Were there any improvements? No, there weren't. But it shows that if I do want to book Ronda to face Becky at some point, it will be a good match. It could even lead to the triple threat happening. I'm not completely sure yet, but yeah, that was a thing. Moving on to this next segment. Becky Lynch is being attacked by Ronda when Alexa Bliss runs in to drive off Rousey and save Lynch from a beatdown, and it's basically going to be here where I turn Alexa Bliss from a babyface into a heel into a babyface, and the turn was a complete success. Alexa Bliss is now a face on Raw. It's just showing like the respect of Alexa towards Becky, and just saving Ronda makes sense. Saving her from Ronda makes sense. So yeah, that's the thing. Moving on to this next segment. In about that decent wrestling but not much heat, Samoa Joe defeats Kalisto by pinfall with a muscle buster in a United States Championship match. Samoa Joe got a 61, Kalisto got a 35. The storyline, which started last week but kind of only came about this week, has advanced to the segment when Kalisto's improving in Rumble, and yeah, when Joe has made the defense of the US title, and they're both holding back, which is a bit annoying. Joe's declining, unfortunately, but what can you do, really? Moving on to this next segment. I think Elias was supposed to be on screen for this, but it works either way. When Samoa Joe's in the ring after dispatching Kalisto rather quickly, he gestures over for a microphone to make his point to Elias, who is now the number one contender for the US title. It seems you have all forgotten about how I end the stories of those who you put upon a pedestal. Elias is no different. You won't be walking with Elias. Instead, you'll be watching Elias get completely decimated. With that, you'll be reminded exactly why I'm the Destroyer, making reference to his WrestleMania 35 match with Rey Mysterio. With that final line spoken, the lights go out to show a spotlight on a seated Elias on the ramp. Hello, I am Elias, and WWE stands for Walk with Elias. I can assure you that Samoa Joe, that the WWE Universe will be walking all the way around the world, walking with me all the way around the world as I take what is yours, the US Championship. Get a 60. See, it's not a bad segment, probably one of the better segments than mine. Hopefully this next match goes really well, because I have high hopes for it. Because it's between two quote-unquote main eventers, so should be alright, I think. Let's see how it goes. In a good match, Seth Rollins defeated Sami Zayn in 11 minutes by pinfall with a ripcord knee after distraction from Bray Wyatt. Sami Zayn got a 68, Seth Rollins got a 66. Interesting. So the Universal Champion is getting lower ratings than his actual challengers. That's kind of bad, actually. We're in the end of the world, as you know it. Segments advancing gained here, getting a 73 B-. Sami Zayn's improved performance. And oh yeah, I put Sami Zayn for a weight change, but hopefully it pays off. I don't want him to be flabby. I've made a few changes to a few people just to see if it can boost the star rating up, because I think Sami Zayn's stuff went down. Anyway, let's see what the main event comes with. Oh, basically Bray Wyatt. Oh, it is in the main event, yeah. Bray Wyatt and Sami just aren't going to stop fighting, and despite the attempts from security, it's just no out brawl to the back. I swear they're in a segment, in a storyline. If not, I'm kind of shocked. But anyway, got a 58 C minus, and moving on to the main event of the evening. In a decent match, Adam Cole defeated Roman Reigns in 14 minutes 47 by pinfall with Florida Key following the interference from Roderick Strong. It got 70 so that's a decent match to say. Cole's get on the rise. Cole got 48, Roman Reigns got 75. The Universal Championship storyline has advanced and gained heat. There weren't any improvements, but with boosting Adam Cole's momentum, maybe he's gained a bit of popularity as well. I'm not completely sure how it'll go, but I don't think that's the end of the show. And I think this is going to bomb because it always bombs. Adam Cole's basically attacked Roman Reigns, got 53 C minus. It's doing better than the previous segments, but I think it's just because there's none of the other ones there. I think this is going to get a less than Raw, but I don't think it'll drop less than 60. If it drops less than 60, I'm shocked. End the show. 71C plus. The show lost its popularity in 23 regions, so that wasn't too bad of a show actually. Now I'm thinking about it, it's not gone terribly, but it could be better in places. I think the main event match actually helped a little bit. But hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, let me know what you think. Do you think that some people are doing better than you expected, or is there something that you think I should be doing? Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. But until next time, this has been Mecha Wrestling, and goodbye.